Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel here. For this video, as you see, I'm not going to be uh, singing a song here. I just want to tell you guys a little story about my life and being in music and stuff. And a lot of people have asked me what made me get into music and what made me start singing and writing songs and everything. So this is what this video is going to be about. And so I'll pretty much start off here. I got into music at a real young age. I remember probably the first time I ever really got into music is when my mom took me and my brother to the rodeo back in the probably back in the late 90s, and we saw George Strait there, and I remember just being a little kid, just sitting in that chair, and just my eyes were just glued to George Strait, and just heard and hearing and seeing what he was doing. It really just electrified me, and as most of y'all know, George Strait's one of my it's probably the main reason why I sing to begin with. I mean, he's George Strait. I mean, what else can you say? Um, but I remember being a young kid. Um, there's probably some old videotapes of me as a kid uh, uh, on my mom's bed, and I'm singing Papa Top by Alan Jackson. And there's one song, if I can remember, the song was called, I think, The Right Place by Brian White. I think that was his name. But but I remember just being on my mom's bed and just singing my heart out, and that's pretty much how I fell in love with it, and this and that. But growing up, just heard country music on the radio, and then just really just fell in love with it. I've listened to guys growing up, like George Strait, Alan Jackson, Brooks and Dunn, Mark Chestnut, and Clay Walker. The list goes on. And as I got older, I always wanted to learn how to play guitar. So when I was 14 years old, I bought my first guitar, and started learning how to play. But I kind of veered away from singing country music because, but to me, when how most first time musicians start, they want to learn how to play rock and roll and this and that, and that was me for the first few years of learning how to play guitar. And I didn't really feel like rock music was really fit for me, and just really didn't like it. Well, I do like rock music, some of it, but it's not really something that I wanted to sing and perform and stuff and everything. So I kind of turned away from that and started playing some country songs, and started learning some country songs, and and that was that. But I didn't start singing until I was 25. But I didn't start singing live until I was 25. Being in front of people and stuff. I always loved to sing. Uh, just I don't know. Growing up, I was a real shy kid, and just didn't. I didn't like being the center of attention during those times, and so I just kind of, most of the time I just came in my room, grabbed my guitar, and just started singing by myself in my room where nobody could hear me, and you know, so I guess I kind of kept it a secret for about God knows how many years I kept it a secret, because nobody I knew, um, well, everybody I knew that I grew up with, none of them knew that I could sing or that I wanted to sing, and just kind of kept it between me and myself, and that was that. And also, there is one thing I do want to point out here. Uh, in most of my videos on here, y'all may notice when I talk, well, in case you guys ever want to ask me, I mean, go ahead. I mean, you're not gonna offend me. But I do have a speech impediment when I talk. Well, to sum it up, I stutter. So, but it's nothing that I'm ashamed of. You know, it's just who I am, and you know, I'm very proud of it, and I felt like, you know, God gave me it for a reason, and you know, it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, and you know, a lot of people ask me, they go, "Hey, I'm like, whenever you sing, you don't stutter," and I go, "Well, yeah, that's true," and a lot of people have told me about this one old country singer named Mel Tillis. He was kind of in the same boat as me. He was a country singer, and he also stuttered, and he had a long music career, and you know, and oh, he just said, you know what, I want to sing. You know, I don't care if I stutter. You know, it's who I am, and this is what I want to be. So anyway, but yeah, like I said, you know, I don't let it get in my way. It's nothing that I'm ashamed of, you know, and it's just who I am. So anyway, so fast forward, um, where was I? Oh yeah, fast forward. I was, you know, kind of kept the whole singing thing a secret. I just came and just sang in my room, and just where nobody could hear me. And then um, one day when I was 25, um, well, even before then, I've been contemplating about, you know, doing videos like this, and you know, posting them online and stuff. But you know, it's never. I just didn't feel like it was necessary. I didn't think, you know, anybody would like it or anything, so I just didn't do it for the longest time, until fast forward now to that to that one night when I was 25. I was sitting in my living room, and you know, just it just hit me. You know, I said, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So I came in here, got my guitar, got my phone, and performed a video of me singing, and then posted it online on my Facebook and my Instagram. And turns out a lot of people liked it, and so I started making some more videos, and did that for about a month, and then I want to try out something a little different. I want to go see if I could, you know, perform somewhere live, like at an open mic or something. So I looked and looked, and I found this place out in Spring, Texas, that is. This little place called Job Bar and Lounge, and I walked in, and didn't know anybody, and I mean, I had some friends and family there to come see me, and I got up there, sang about 3 or 4 songs, and everybody liked it, and this and that, and And I started playing there more every week as much as I could, and then found some more open mics and started playing there, and had a pretty good time there. And then then I started to write some songs, and I didn't think I was much of a songwriter, but I just took some experience that I've had in life, and I just wrote it down on pieces of paper, and next thing you know, I had one song done, then another song done, and another song done, then this and that. So, but then there was just one time where I didn't want to do it anymore, and I'll make a long story short. Just didn't feel like, I just felt like I was just wasting my time with the whole thing, and you know, just kind of lost the passion for it for a while, and then I said, you know what, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's my life. I can do what I want. And then one night, there was a song that I know that's really special to me. The song is titled "Singing Thing." It's by this one country singer named John Wolf, and I remember sitting in front of my computer, and I was looking at a picture of me performing somewhere that somebody took. And when I heard the words of that song while I was looking at that picture, I'll admit it brought tears to my eyes, because it made me realize it made me realize that I needed this more than it needed me. And why I say that is, music is my escape from the world. Like if there's something bad going on, and I just start listening to music, and I just don't think about it. Like it's an escape from all the bad stuff going around, and it's just part of me. It's something that's always going to be with me, and everything. So, but anyways, that pretty much sums it up. Um, I love singing country music. I love writing songs. I love doing these videos on here, and I love posting some stuff on my Instagram and on my Facebook, and it's just something that I love to do, and I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. Also, I have decided, once this whole coronavirus thing is done, I will try out for The Voice. A lot of people have told me I should give it a shot, and I always kind of just said, I don't know, I mean, it's not me. I mean, I don't want to do that. I want to pave my own way for this. But during these crazy times, being quarantined and shit, pardon my language, it kind of made me think, one time it won't hurt. So I made up my mind, and as I said, once all this is over with, I'll go try out for The Voice. I mean, I always think, if I don't try it, I may regret it one day. So might as well just give it a shot. So anyways, that's pretty much it, y'all. I mean, just wanted to share my story about getting into music on here and everything, and also you guys stay tuned. My next video will be sometime this week. I'll be doing a little Brooks and Dunn tune titled Red Dirt Road, and y'all be sure to check it out on my next episode of Adam Patrick's Tailgate Sessions. Anyway, so I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Y'all have a good night.